The measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Martin Luther King Jr. Masculinity is not something given to you, but something you gain. And you gain it by winning small battles with honor. Norman Mailer. The mark of a real man is how he treats a woman. Respect is everything. Unknown. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. A real man loves his wife and places his family as the most important thing in life. Nothing has brought me more peace and content in life than simply being a good husband and father. Frank Abagnale. The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Peter F. Drucker. Manhood is the defeat of childhood narcissism. David Gilmour. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. Masculinity is not about being the biggest, the strongest, or the fastest. It's about being the most authentic version of yourself. Jason Everett. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. Vince Lombardi. A man should be defined by his actions, not his words. Unknown. Masculinity is not something that can be put on or taken off like a coat. It is a state of mind, a way of being in the world. Robert Augustus Masters. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. The strongest men are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who win battles we know nothing about. Unknown. The measure of a man is the way he bears up under misfortune. Plutarch. Real masculinity is knowing how to be vulnerable and open up to others. Terry Crews. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Real men don't hide from their feelings. They confront them and deal with them head-on. Unknown. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Mark Twain. True masculinity is not about being dominant, but about being self-assured and confident in who you are. Unknown. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Real men don't have to be tough all the time. They just have to be authentic. Unknown. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. John Wooden. The most important thing a father can do for his children is to love their mother. Theodore Hesburgh. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. Masculinity is not about being aggressive or competitive. It's about being responsible and accountable. Unknown. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Real men don't have to prove anything to anyone. They just live their lives authentically and with integrity. Unknown. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Masculinity is not about suppressing emotions, but about learning to express them in a healthy way. Unknown. The only way to have a good life is to stop trying to have a good life and just live. Alan Watts. Real men don't make excuses, they take responsibility for their actions and own up to their mistakes. Unknown. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Confucius. Masculinity is not about being a lone wolf, but about learning to work together and support each other. Unknown. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Martin Luther King Jr. Real men don't try to be someone they're not. They embrace their unique qualities and use them to make a positive impact in the world. Unknown. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. David Brinkley. Masculinity is not about dominating others, but about leading by example and serving those around you. Unknown. Real men don't belittle or disrespect others. They treat everyone with kindness and compassion. Unknown. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer. Masculinity is not about being invincible or fearless, but about having the courage to face your fears and overcome them. Unknown. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you're giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. Unknown. Real men don't view vulnerability as weakness. They understand that being vulnerable is an essential part of being human. Unknown. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. Douglas MacArthur. Masculinity is not about being rigid or inflexible. It's about being adaptable and open-minded. Unknown. Real men don't shy away from hard work. They embrace it and use it as an opportunity to grow and improve. Unknown. The measure of a man is not how much he has, but how much he gives. Unknown. Masculinity is not about being entitled or privileged. It's about using your advantages to lift others up and create a more just society. Unknown. Real men don't try to be perfect. They recognize their flaws and imperfections and use them to become better versions of themselves. Unknown.